It opens the door. It opens the door and give the audience you know, a panoramic view of life in regards to identifying and punctuating where we are, where we came from, how did we get here, and some of the conversations that needs to add for us to see our way through this time. And it is a relevant thing to do. It's an important thing to do, and because the piece does that for us, of course, there's going to be some moments where people are going to feel uncomfortable. I can't say I was 100% comfortable writing the piece, but the reality is that I am journeying with the piece and some of the nuances and the reality of the piece, as my other friends and families and global citizens. And it is not a singular experience. It is a collective experience, and I also think it's a collective conversations and collective decisions that's going to move us beyond this in a very conscious way, acting consciously for the results that we want to have. It's about having clarity in regards to your values. Uh, from a very early age, I had to make certain decisions about my life. Uh, the idea of captaining a ship, you are the captain of your ship, and you actually make it very clear about what you're not doing. And you don't necessarily need to, see someone to have that conversation. The reality is that I have those conversations with myself in regards to what is important. How do I see my life as an individual in relation to the community, family, the rest of the world? So it's the individual and the collective, the balance between the inside and the outside, and the gems that you find when you make it very clear. Then you begin to align yourself with certain practices, certain individuals, and certain values. And I think it's connected to your legacy. To operate from a place of fear is actually a disadvantage. It's like entering a race and not getting out of the starting blocks, you know, because fear does not allow, fear cripples you. That's the bottom line. Um, don't let the fear hold you hostage is a line in one of the pieces I wrote that is called Fight Your Fears or Die. Uh, the bottom line is that I don't operate from a place of fear. And if I feel that, I know the danger in that. And it's not that I've never been there. I've been there, but I try not to return there right now, knowing exactly as best as I can in this time my purpose. And in addition to that, I understand, I'm very aware of the role that art and artists play in our society. And, I believe in messages in your artistic work and your practice. Having a mission and a message. You know what I mean? I have a message. It might not necessarily be for everyone, and not everyone might agree or want to consider it valuable. It is instinctive, it is divine, my purpose and my connection to the people on the land. And within that is one of harmony, one of intelligence, one of spiritual connection with yourself and the earth and the planet, and having a purpose to help alleviate some of the pains and struggle that we currently face in the world.